In the small, dimly lit town of Meadowgrove, an orphaned boy named Ethan lived with his stepmother, Clara. His mother had passed away when he was just a baby, and his father, desperate to give him a stable home, had remarried. However, tragedy struck again when Ethan's father fell ill and died, leaving him alone with Clara. At 10 years old, Ethan was small for his age, with unruly brown hair and wide, trusting eyes that always sought kindness. But kindness was scarce in Clara's home. Clara was a bitter woman, her heart hardened by life's struggles. She resented Ethan, seeing him as a constant reminder of the love her late husband had once had for another woman. To her, Ethan was a burden, a shadow she couldn't escape. Ethan tried to stay out of her way, waking early to complete his chores before school. His mornings began with scrubbing floors, fetching water, and tending to the chickens. Clara rarely offered a kind word, and when her temper flared, she lashed out with cruel words and sometimes worse. "You're useless, just like your mother was," she'd sneer, her words cutting deeper than any physical blow. Despite the harshness of his life, Ethan clung to the memory of his parents' love. He carried a small locket, a keepsake from his mother, tucked safely under his threadbare shirt. At night, he would sit by the window, gazing at the stars, whispering his hopes to the heavens. One day, after a particularly harsh scolding for spilling a pail of water, Ethan ran into the woods behind the house. He didn't cry. He had learned long ago that tears brought no comfort, but his heart ached for a warmth he had never known. In the quiet of the forest, he met an elderly man gathering herbs. The man, with his kind eyes and gentle demeanor, introduced himself as Mr. Whitaker, the town apothecary. "Why do you look so sad, child?" Mr. Whitaker asked, his voice soft and soothing. Ethan hesitated, but then poured out his heart. He spoke of his stepmother's cruelty, his longing for his parents, and his dream of a better life. Mr. Whitaker listened patiently, then placed a comforting hand on Ethan's shoulder. "You're stronger than you know, Ethan. Kindness and courage can light even the darkest of paths. Remember that." Encouraged by Mr. Whitaker's words, Ethan returned home with a newfound resolve. Though Clara's treatment remained harsh, Ethan found solace in small acts of defiance, planting flowers in the barren garden, leaving food for hungry animals, and helping neighbors when he could. Over time, the townsfolk began to notice Ethan's resilience and kindness. They saw the boy Clara had tried to overshadow, and began offering him small tokens of support. A warm meal, a kind word, a safe place to rest. Though his life with Clara remained difficult, Ethan learned that love and kindness could grow even in the harshest conditions. The boy who once felt alone found a family in the hearts of those who saw his light, and though his scars ran deep, they became a testament to his strength, not his sorrow. In the end, Ethan realized that while he couldn't change the past, he could shape his future. A future where shadows could no longer dim his unyielding spirit.